By day 7, the adrenaline was gone. The excitement of training in the Shaolin discipline had faded.
And what replaced it was pain.
Every morning began with drills I thought would be easy. Punches, kicks, holding stances. But the simplicity was the trick. Because simple doesn't mean easy. Simple just means there's nowhere to hide. Shaolin practitioners don't see pain as something to avoid, though. They see it as a teacher. When your legs shake in horse stance, when your knuckles split against the wood, that's your body arguing with the mind. The lesson isn't to avoid the argument, but to win it. The bruises, the soreness, the shaking, they're reminders. Reminders that the body is being forged. Like metal and fire, one's body must be heated, hammered, and cooled again. Only then does it become unbreakable.
The pain wasn't random, though. It was deliberate. If something can be broken, break it. Something stronger will replace it. Modern science actually backs this up. When muscle fibers tear under stress, the body doesn't just repair them, it reinforces them.
That's hypertrophy. Pain signals growth. And then there's the breath. In long stances, carbon dioxide builds up, making the blood more acidic. The lungs and bloodstream adapt, learning to use oxygen more efficiently. Over time, that means better endurance, sharper focus, and steadier energy. Even bones change. Microfractures from repeated impact trigger osteoblasts, cells that rebuild bones denser and stronger. The ones who can smash bricks with their hands aren't superhuman.
They're just remodeled, cell by cell, after years of deliberate pain.
And in the brain, physical strain activates microglia.
The brain's janitors.
They prune away weak neural connections, clearing space for stronger, more focused ones. Every moment of endurance is literally reshaping the wiring of attention, patience, and resilience. I failed over and over again. My legs gave out, my punches slowed, my arms went numb, and every failure forced me to face the truth. This wasn't about mastering Kung Fu in 90 days.
It was about mastering the part of me that wants to quit. This wasn't testing my body. It was testing my mind.
And strangely, failing became addictive.
Wait, I screwed it up.
Because every collapse was followed by getting up again. And every time I stood back up, I was a little bit stronger than before. Shaolin isn't just about holding still or standing firm. It's also about learning to move like water. That's why jumps and rolls are taught early. They're more than just flashy acrobatics. They're survival tools. One who falls without rolling gets injured. One who leaps without control loses balance.
Jumps and rolls are the bridge between stability and freedom.
They teach agility, awareness, and fearlessness. You learn to trust the ground to meet it instead of fighting it. In a way, every roll is a meditation on falling. And getting back up.
Learning how to fall might sound simple until you're the one doing it over and over again.
Scientifically, these drills are a masterclass in biomechanics. Jumps train plyometrics, or explosive power. Fast twitch muscle fibers fired. Tendons store elastic energy, and your nervous system learns to recruit force instantly.
That's what makes a Shaolin kick feel like it comes out of nowhere.
Rolls teach proprioception, your body's GPS. Tiny sensors in joints and muscles send constant feedback to the brain, teaching you where you are in space, even when upside down. With practice, the fear of falling disappears, replaced by instinctive movement. And maybe more important, both jumps and rolls regulate the vestibular system, the part of your inner ear that controls balance. Every flip, every tumble, is literally fine-tuning your brain's sense of equilibrium. Shaolin training isn't just about strength or flexibility, though, either. Running, sprints, and spider crawls are all ways to build stamina. Because a warrior who can't outlast his opponent loses. Running teaches rhythm. Spider crawls teach humility. You don't just power forward. You learn to stay low, to move like an animal, to find strength in positions you didn't know you could hold. Science calls this aerobic and anaerobic conditioning. Running trains the heart to pump more efficiently. Each beat pushes more oxygen. Each breath pulls more fuel into the muscles. Over time, the body actually grows new capillaries, tiny blood vessels that deliver energy faster.
Spider crawls push a different system, though. Core strength and cross-lateral coordination.
That's when opposite limbs move in rhythm, like right arm with left leg. This activates the corpus callosum, the bridge between brain hemispheres, improving communication across the nervous system. In other words, crawling makes your brain faster at sending signals. And then there's the mental side. Sustained cardio releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor.
It's like fertilizer for neurons,
helping the brain grow and adapt. That's why endurance training sharpens memory, focus, and even mood. It literally builds a tougher brain. This week taught me that pain isn't just in the muscles, but every crawl forward, every breath taken when I thought I had none left. That's where growth happened.
As for the pain, no point in sulking about it. Just gonna get a new dose tomorrow.